Okay, so this is going to be the love reading on if you're in a current situation, a current relationship, if it's mutual, if you're going back and forth, okay? I also did a no contact reading if you're more in a situationship or if there's distance or something to that nature the other day. So that is in my videos if you're interested in that. Maybe if there's some distance here, you're not sure. Sometimes we're just not sure. Okay, so 3 piles to choose from. The first pile here, this is the Luna Soul Tarot, which I haven't used in a while, and I'm kind of excited about that. So pile 2 is the Tarot in Wonderland. And then pile 3 is the Witch's Tarot. So there'll be timestamps below. There'll be a little meditation after the intro, and that will be below too. And I'll see you at your pile. Hey pile ones, if you chose the Luna Soul Tarot, this is going to be a reading. So this person that you're in a relationship here with, I do want to point out that you have the 8 of Wands here in reverse. So there could be some sort of delay or some sort of lack of progress, or this is an energy of maybe this person you know everything was going along good, and maybe the communication's kind of skirted at this point or something. There's something to do here with there being some sort of setback, okay? There could be a setback as well with the forward movement of the connection. So we're going to tap into somebody's in their head here. The Knight of Wands with the 8 of Swords. Somebody's in their head about possibly here with this Knight of Swords energy. This is kind of a hot and cold energy. So someone's in their head here about someone being hot and cold with them, perhaps. Or if someone is in more of a player energy, not to put any kind of negative terms out, but just that energy that person kind of embodies, you know, and maybe someone's getting in their head a little bit about that. If you're in a relationship with this person, you could be getting in your head about that with your current spouse. I am picking up on someone's story here of there being a current spouse that they're with that you may be questioning that person's character at this time, and it may be that your spouse there or the person you're in a long-term connection with has been having some sort of like new energy in their life, like feeling really good, feeling uplifted, this kind of feeling that I'm feeling, and it's like they're getting a pep in their step. And so you're looking at that and you're thinking, you're questioning that in some kind of way. That's not everybody's story, but that's definitely something I'm picking up on. It could also be a past energy. So this is why you're questioning this person, is because of that past energy getting in your head there about it, or this person's in that place, okay? Okay, so if y'all can hear the meows, I apologize. My kitten had kittens, and it's extremely hot here in Texas, and I don't want to leave them outside right now because they're just tiny. So I'm sorry if you can hear that. Okay, so how does pile one's person, how are they feeling towards pile 1 in this relationship? Pile one's person, how are they feeling towards pile 1? You have judgment. So someone's making a judgment call here. This could also look in the way of a renewal, or looking at something very directly. Scorpio energy. So it's like transformational. You have a Queen of Cups in reverse. So this is someone that's kind of held back or kept to themselves. Cancer energy. It could be that there is a they have not made that judgment call quite yet. Let's get some more before I keep going. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So this is someone that doesn't want to lose an opportunity here in some kind of way. There's an unknown feeling here. The Queen of Cups doesn't go revert back her emotions unless she's feeling like she's unsure of things, or yeah, and this is kind of an unsureness of something grounded, like a brand new beginning. This could be just a relationship. So this would be like facing judgment here about your feelings of having a relationship. Three of Pentacles here in reverse. So the Three of Pentacles is commitment. In reverse, there's a lack of commitment here, or there's a lack of collaboration. I am feeling like this person may be more in a space to where they're trying to figure out or contemplate if they want to commit next to this Ace of Pentacles that's here. This person's going through a judgment call right now. They're in this period or this phase of where they're trying to decide. Sorry if you can hear my kids. Noises everywhere, huh? This person may also have a lot of distractions going on around them as well. You have Strength here in reverse with the Magician. I feel like this person could be trying to manipulate their insecurities, gain control of their insecurities, gain control of their inner patience, inner self. It's like they're trying to have patience with themselves, but they're having to pull on their on everything in order to do that. This is Gemini and Virgo energy. You also have Leo here as well with Cancer and Scorpio. So this Magician being over all of this with Judgment here in the beginning, and these being your blockages, all in reverse. This person's trying to go within here, trying to have patience and trying to make a judgment call. I want to get more on this Magician that's here, because I feel like this is like, okay, I have to use all the tools that I have here, all these lessons that I've learned, all this stuff that I have at hand to try to understand what the judgment call is in something. And it has to do with your emotions, the relationship, commitment, and the strength of that. So, Judgment. Six of Cups. So this is a soulmate energy, but it's also nostalgia. So there is this based off of my past kind of energy here, okay? Based off of my past and the judgment calls that I've made in the past. There's also this soul connection that's here that this person sees here with you as well, which is that this person feels like that home kind of feeling, or feeling like nostalgia, like you're connecting in a more of kind of like an inner child kind of connection, or that they just feel at home with you. They do have had this judgment that they do, no matter your situation, feel as if that you are a soulmate. So tell me about that Queen of Cups here in reverse. Oh, King of Cups. Ain't that grand? So Scorpio energy. So this person feels like you're a potential soulmate for them, and they feel like you're compatible, but it can also represent a long-term relationship as well for some of you, and maybe this person's kind of pulled back their emotions, but regardless of your situation, this person feels this connection here, this emotional connection here, whether this person feels this love here for you or feels this opportunity for that here with you, with the compatibility, but they're not expressing this. They're holding back because it's the Queen of Cups here. This is what she's contemplating, basically. This is her underlining kind of energy that's there. but she is containing it. She's not giving of herself or not giving her cup away. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is someone that's kind of pulled back, either pulled back their emotions or they're just containing them. You have the Sun here. This is a card of enlightenment, Leo energy again. With that Ace of Pentacles, this is someone that there's a lack of clarity if there's this opportunity to have something solid here. So this is like contemplation energy. This person trying to manifest their feelings in a good way. And then there's the dogs. See, there's a lot of chaos going on in this reading. I think we've heard everyone in the house. In this Three of Discs that's here, there may be a lot of other things that this person's like, that's going on. If you're in like a long-term relationship or marriage with this person, it could be that you feel distant from them, or you feel like they're not working with you in the same capacity in the relationship that they once were. Like they're pulled back, or they're maybe, it's just like this feeling not committed, right? Okay, I'm so sorry guys. I had to put some music on in the background, so I hope that's not distracting, but I get distracted easily in the readings. Plus I have ADHD, so that doesn't help. But it throws me off the reading. So if I have something like music in the background, it does help me a lot to be able to channel what I need. Okay, that being said, let's move on to this Three of Pentacles here in reverse. See what a clarifier would come out as. Oh, so this is a special card in this deck. It's called the Woo Wee. There's actually this couple on the Wee Woo Way, I think is the name of it. There's this couple that has this kind of self-help channel. That's pretty awesome. If you want to check that out, maybe that's relevant here in some kind of way. But this is like more so with this Three of Pentacles. I think that this person's trying to figure out exactly how they feel about commitment for some of you, or how they feel about I think it's about how to work together, or how you're going to work together. There's this energy of almost like a lack of understanding, or lack of being able to see, and needing to kind of work through those energies and figure that out, right? So tell me about the good grief, those cards wanted to come out. Tell me about strength here in reverse with the Magician. Tell me about strength in the reverse first. So many cards. There's the Ace of Cups on the table. And then you have this here. So this is like more or less, the strength in reverse is the Ace of Cups. But this came out as well. Five of Wands, which is the conflict they feel, they're not sure of. The Nine of Wands in reverse, and the Three of Cups here in reverse. So the Nine of Wands in reverse can be a card of being overwhelmed. And this Three of Cups in reverse can be that this person may feel conflicted about relationships here, because they feel overwhelmed with, I think this person feels overwhelmed with being in a partnership for some of you, or being kind of isolated. For some of you, there's a very heavy significant storyline about if you are in a marriage, or I feel like marriage, but long-term commitment here, that there's some conflict going on around about other people. Like if there's this friend kind of line that keeps coming up about a friendship, or being friends with someone, or being that you're spending more time with your friends, or something like that, being causing a disagreement in a relationship, and this person kind of being conflicted about having to release those friendships, or having to get away from the outside influences of some sort. in order to have a relationship here. It could be that this person as well, maybe they haven't, until they decide about this Ace of Cups that's here, which is this, I mean, that's this person's weakness. This person's weakness is love. And it's also what causes them a lot of conflict. This is like, I'm unsure about this in some kind of way. And maybe there's a need to spend quality time here, because this can be the card of an emotional support. There's some defensiveness, too defensive, you see? With this is this person's weakness in relationships. I think that there's something to do here as well with friends, or other people causing some sort of conflict here. So this person could keep this relationship kind of to themselves because of that. It's kind of interesting, but I want to know what this Magician here is. And then we're going to get some clarifying oracles. Tell me about the Magician here. What's this? What's this manifestation? Yeah. See, I told you, this person's trying to make a decision. They're using all the skills that they have, everything that they know, to try to decide. And this is this process. Are you two compatible, or are you still compatible? Emotionally, if you're in a relationship here, you could be butting heads with some sort of conflict. It could have to do with outside influences in some kind of way, or if there's especially for those of you where you feel like there's some sort of emotional attachment going on, that's an unhealthy emotional attachment within your commitment with this person, an outside party. So not going to resonate for everybody, but you're still, like, the two of you are still you're at a crossroads with this person about that, and that's something that you need to talk about or discuss. But for others of you, this is like making a judgment about a soulmate, and if the two of you are compatible or are still compatible emotionally, and there's a lack of clarity in what kind of opportunity this is, or the opportunity at stake, and trying to find balance and peace about how it is that you want to proceed forward. If you can work together well, if you can work through this, if you can stay committed to each other, if you can commit to the direction that you like. There's solid ground that needs to happen here, and understanding of that. This person's being there's just cautious energy here that's kind of lingering behind this, wanting to be cautious, wanting to be secure. And they don't have this feeling of feeling safety or security in this relationship yet, with that Two of Swords being here, because of feeling overwhelmed about outside influences. So they're trying to manifest some sort of direction. This is what they're working on mentally right now, whether they're consciously aware of it or not. They're trying to focus on which direction they want to take. And these are all kind of the analysis that they're going through. You have the Ten of Discs at the bottom of the deck. So this is heavy changes, like significant changes that could occur with the decision that's made. This is like an upheaval of, it's like a new cycle. Like, I need to pick up where I am here and journey to a new cycle. This could also look in the way, if you're with this person, if, like, what is it that they could have versus what it is that they could lose here. And that Eight of Cups is in reverse there. So I think this person is kind of realizing that with that Page of Disc, they're learning that, I mean, this is kind of a learning experience For some of you, this could be an apology if you're in that other scenario. And they're trying to, this is like taking it slow, right? And the Eight of Cups is because they're realizing maybe that there's still some healing that they need to focus on, or this is causing some of those insecurities or issues to kind of come up that they're having to kind of work through. And this is also like, I don't want to lose this either, but this could be also a upheaval, a change. It's like something that you've been experiencing for a long time with that Ten of Pentacles. That's like your grounded thing, like your home that you've built, you know, that kind of thing. Something that you've built, that you've put a lot of time, energy, effort into. You have a lot of, even financially, you know, or physically, there's a security there that you feel comfortable with, that you've worked for. And in reverse, it's like you could lose that. That's going to change. So that could be why this person's, yeah, in this Page of Disc, which is a solid new start, is making this person kind of be in a place to where that, and for those of you that are here with this person, it's like they know that moving forward, if we say, okay, let's heal this, you know, with this Ace of Cups and start fresh, and if they make that decision or you make that decision together, that it's going to be like a process of healing, you know, moving forward. It's not going to be just rainbows and butterflies, that there's going to be things that, and I think that's with both scenarios, to be honest. Like there's an idea of realistic energy that's here, being realistic. Interesting. Tell me about the Judgment and the Six of Cups. Well, text message wanted to come out. And party. So there may be something to do with some sort of communication at an event, or communicating that something about an event that transpired or something took place there. There was some kind of judgment call. Some of you may have received a text about an event that they're having to place judgment on. Or this could be something that's brought up. Wanting to communicate things even. This is like a direct message here. So this could be an invitation for some of you. This is why this Judgment is here. So this is like, I feel like for some of you this is like, I want to talk about this, and there could be some kind of text. If this is an outside influence, there could be some kind of communication from outside party, maybe at an event or just some kind of gathering of some sort that caused a conflict here between the two of you if you're in a long-term relationship. If you're not, and this is a newer relationship with the Aces here, then it could be that this is some kind of direct message or communication about a celebration here of some sort. Someone making a judgment call around that. But I feel like this is a good thing if that's the case, because it is upright in celebration. Okay. Could be also a message about communication, or a message about I mean, this is a celebratory kind of energy. So I feel like this person's wanting to communicate maybe even how they feel good, you know, about a relationship, a Six of Cups. Okay, tell me about the Queen of Cups in reverse with that King of Cups. Whoa. Well, that was right there. So for those of you that are in a long-term relationship, this could be just you and this person reconciling. For those of you where this is a not, like you don't have something that's ongoing with this person, then it could be that this person's seeing this relationship as a second chance in love with those cups that are behind it there. Okay, so tell me about the Ace of this. Okay. Fill up my lap, friends, is here. So this is that lack of clarity. This person's needing to see clearly if they can trust the situation. This is a card of trust and loyalty, and this is kind of what I talked about here. So they're unsure if they can trust this relationship yet or not. So there's that pullback from that Queen of Cups in reverse. Tell me about the Three of Discs with the crossroads. Yep. Two of Swords. And yeah, this person's trying to make some sort of decision here. They're focusing on what they want, and they're trying to figure that out through this experience. There's an indecisiveness that's here about whether or not they can trust this situation here. They are hopeful. Tell me about the Strength and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Fated meeting. So this person does feel as if, I mean, for some of you, they may felt like they thought they were ready here for that fated meeting or a relationship, and now they're having to pull on their inner strength. You know, they're realizing that now they have to heal some more, or there's things that they still need to work through, issues internally they still need to kind of work through, and they're fighting with. Could have something to do with isolation here for some of you, but this fated meeting is meant to be kind of energy. So with that Ace of Cups there, if this is a new relationship, this person feels like it's fated in some sort of way. For those of you where this is a long-term kind of relationship, there's some sort of could be some sort of motive. Okay, stick with me. There could be some sort of motive behind this that you're unsure of. You don't know if this person had ulterior motives, or the other party, outside influence, had ulterior motives. Maybe that's why you're wanting to have them kind of separate themselves. Like you think, let's just say, if you're in a long-term marriage, if you're in a marriage, a long-term relationship, hopefully it's long-term. So if you feel like your spouse or whoever it is that is kind of distant from you, and you think that they're kind of socializing more with a certain group of people or a certain other person or something that's there, you may be suspicious about what those other people want. Like they want your person to be single so they can be around them more, or if there's another interest that's there, you feel like is an interest in some kind of way that's interested in your person, then you feel like there's ulterior motives with that person. This is all this kind of energy that's here, okay? So two scenarios. Why is the Two of Swords here with that Magician? Both of these cards wanted to wiggle themselves out. We have Storm Warning and Justice. Storm Warning in legal matters. And so there's balance. Balance is the Two of Swords as well, with communication, balancing out the communication. But there's this upheaval that's here that I talked about at the bottom of the deck. This person knowing that there's going to be some kind of upheaval in order to kind of bring balance or justice to a situation. This is Judgment again. On here as well, it's like Justice and Judgment. So they're trying to figure out if this is right for them, because they know it's going to be a significant change. And for those of you where you're with this person, you're asking for balance here. You're asking for equality in the relationship, and you're asking for justice in that situation. And by doing that, or by this person doing that, it can cause some sort of upheaval. I mean, this is an obstacle in a relationship, I feel like. Whether it's new or not, it's someone that's really trying to decide, what's right for them and what's not. Let's see what this person would say to you. Why not? What would this person say to Paul 1 if they could say anything? Okay. I just stopped at influence. but it didn't come out, so I kept it in. We have retreat. So there's that pull back, you know, that time alone to reflect on current and past situations. So that's what this person's doing here. We do have chemistry. So number 28, they do, I mean, this can be like that magician though for me with that chemistry. But it's like they're trying to find the formula of what it is, if this has everything that they need or want, you know. And for those of you where you're with this person, you're trying to figure out if the two of you are coming to the same conclusion, needing to work together, needing to come to the same conclusion, and based off of past experiences, you feel like, or this person feels like that you can work through this. I feel this heavy energy of kind of getting through a situation, you know, what's the best formula for that? Sacrifice, giving up something now for a future reward. So somebody may be feeling like they have to give up something. And if this is a newer relationship and all this upheaval is here, this person could be feeling as if they have to give up this peace or comfort from what they've created in order to have some kind of change in their life, to have some kind of future reward in their life. So this is definitely somebody that's, you know, wanting to work this out. They feel this chemistry here. You know, they feel that connection. Oh, perfect. That's it. Look at that. Influence, the bottom of the deck. So there is this, maybe for some of you, if this is a newer connection, it could be friends, and that's why this person's kind of keeping this relationship kind of, you know, to themselves at this time because they're conflicted. They don't want anybody, this is like, I don't want anybody messing this up kind of energy that's there. But because they could feel like maybe their friends try to influence them or some kind of way, or they don't, it's like, I don't want anything to mess this up. But for others of you, if you're in this relationship, that's that other party. And look what landed on the table, the Lovers and fear. So that about sums up everything. This person doesn't want to be afraid of love though, and then miss an opportunity either. So, you know, a passionate connection, a shared vision and values, that's that chemistry that's coming back into play. And fear, expecting the worst, afraid of failure, wasting time on negative thoughts. So this person's, they're working through some stuff. And if you're with this person, it's that you feel very much connected to this person. You don't want anything to go wrong. And you have a little bit of fear that it's not going to work itself out. Let's see what future energies look like. Now, future energies take into consideration that energies always shift and change, so that doesn't mean this is going to be the final outcome, and it may not resonate for everybody either. But I want to get kind of at least a little bit of an intake of if the energies stay in the direction that they are. Let's see karmically how this will play out in the near future. Socialize. So that is this, to me, that celebration or event or gathering and express. So this is someone that's wanting, and they see that with that text message and communication. They're wanting to express here this judgment and this Six of Cups of maybe for some of you, their past relationships or their past experiences. For others of you, this is like you're wanting to express this to your spouse or to your person that you're with for a while, that what you are okay with and what you're not okay with, or you're wanting balance back in the relationship. Future energies. Yeah, spiritual. So there's some sort of lesson that's needing to be learned here. This is kind of like, for those of you where this is newer, it's like expressing that you've learned your lessons, you know. For those of you where this is a relationship you're in long term, it's like, I've learned my lessons in the past and I want to make sure that we bring balance into this connection. And you do have single. It's in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So is nurture and transformation, and there's that upheaval. So there's that unknown energy that I was talking about. Not knowing if you know, there's a single energy here, you're committing to something and knowing that that's going to cause some changes. Or if you're in a relationship and you feel like if your person there is acting like more of a single person and not like they're in a commitment, you know, and that being, if you bring this up, you know, it's going to cause some sort of upheaval, some sort of conflict. If that's already happened, then this is about, it's caused that change, and now you're having to mend that, work through that. Okay, I'm going to get an overall card to leave you guys with, and then we'll get some initials and key cards to close. Tell me, okay, let's just take that one. We have two here, actually. The first one is number 45. It says, be supportive, make a genuine effort to show that you care. So I would say continue to do this, and this one says have faith. So yeah, definitely. This is the number 12, which is that hangman energy. So seeing something in a different light, in a different way, of how something can have faith and be transformed. We have trust your faith in the situation here. So be supportive and trust your faith. So they're saying to, you know, show that you care here. Show that the reason for some of you that you're bringing this whole situation up is because you do care. Show that, you know, you have faith in this situation, that everything's going to unfold like it should, or you trust that this person's going to kind of work through these, but be supportive through that and have faith is what Spirit's saying. As long as you're supportive and you have faith, then something good is going to come out of this. Whether that's good as in, you know, getting out of something and finding peace with that, or good as in, it's just like everything's going to go in the way that it's meant to go for both of your highest good. As long as you are genuine, you show that effort and be supportive and have faith that it will. So if you're mending a relationship, that's what it's saying. Just be supportive of one another through that, and have faith that it will. If you start to have fear, you know, that it's not going to work out, then that can cause the upheaval. That can cause the disillusions of what it could be, you know? Okay. Let's see. Be honest, face the situation, and forgive yourself. Okay, so there you go. Be honest with the way you feel. Face that situation, that conversation. Express, have a heart-to-heart conversation here. And forgive yourself here for anything of the past, or anything that maybe for some of you that you've said or done. Anything that, for some of you, this is like regretting not seeing things in the past, and that you need to face that because it could cause kind of a fear of this. But just be honest with yourself is what they're mainly saying here, so that you can, you know, forgive yourself. This is the green, which is the heart chakra. So in order to open up your heart here, I mean, this is like, I feel this energy of like needing to embrace the situation as a whole. Look at that. You have the Two of Cups in the bowl, and we also have wax right here, and the mushroom. So it's almost like there's a unsureness that's here, right? With that wax. Like, is it real? Is this real kind of energy is what I'm feeling. Also feel like karma's in the bowl. That never happens. So it could be that you feel like, you know, this is like karmic energies that you're working through. Whether that's an outside influence or a past influence. It's this karmic, like, energies that you're working through, that you've learned, that you're trying to implement and put into reality. We also have way, so doing things the right way could be relevant here. That Two of Cups is the relationship that you feel, obviously, that connection. And this is just the shadows that are hanging over that. Shadows within you, shadows within this person, or creating some sort of, there being a toxicity, a karma lesson that needs to be played out here for some of you, whether that's just what you've learned being implemented, and having faith and being supportive and not, you know, getting in your head or messing it up because of that. So we have W, we have a lot. We have WWW here. So there you go. And or MMM, but we have a lot of M's and W's. We have R, A, X, and oh, there's 4 of them. Wow. I don't know what that means to people, but we have ray right here, like a ray of sunshine. We have a K and an X. That big X is being in a crossroads. And there's another X here too. 3 distraction, you're out, huh? Or maybe they have 2 X's here. We have raw here as well. Maybe you feel like this person's honest, you know, or you're needing to be honest, or they're wanting that. Just give it to me. That kind of energy. Just tell me the truth. Okay, I'm gonna hold this up so y'all can see, and I'm gonna leave you here. So thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for all your love and support and all your kindness, of course. And I hope to see you guys soon. Bye. Hey, Paul, too. So he chose the Wonderland, or Tarot in Wonderland. I always want to say the Wonderland Tarot. It's called the Tarot in Wonderland. Love this deck. I'd highly recommend it. Plus, reading the book is very awesome. The book that they made to go with this, to the guidebook, it's awesome the way that they describe these cards. But anyway, so y'all have this Knight of Pentacles here in reverse. So this is kind of a stalemate for me. This is kind of an energy of being at a standstill, or there's this halt, right? This could be that you or this person's trying to do what's best for yourself, or you're wanting to kind of press forward or move in a direction, but maybe you're unsure about what that is within the relationship, how you want to progress. You may be trying to figure out emotionally how you feel with that. I just saw the Chariot there, Cancer energy. So let's see. It's like you're in this mindset of I need to do what's best for me kind of energy I'm feeling. So let's see. Pile 2. One more shuffle. Pile 2. We want to know about Pile 2's person they're in a relationship with here, Spirit. Their person that they're connected to. What are their thoughts about this connection? Pile 2. So that came right out. You have the Emperor. Aries energy. So that's how he shows up to the table. And then you also have the 2 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. So this is someone that is sitting to where I think that they've made this decision that they want to get past something, maybe past some insecurities, past some disappointments. This is someone that I want to take charge, and I want to get past these disappointments that I've had. They've made this decision, they've picked a direction, and they're moving forward with that Emperor energy. We also have the Knight of Wands in reverse. So this can be a very hot and cold, back and forth. So it could be that they go back and forth with this from time to time. Like one minute they say kind of having more faith, and then sometimes they feel like they're kind of in a fearful energy. So this is kind of comes and goes. So it's someone that's like, oh, you also have a Knight of Swords here in reverse that I wasn't even aware of. See how these two are going in 2 different directions? This person may kind of go off of their more of a passionate feeling, or what their soul's calling, and then logically. And it's like they're fighting against each other in a way. And it has to do with getting over some disappointments in this relationship, or getting over some regret, or they're not wanting to live in regret. And it's like they're I mean, this Emperor's like, I need to take charge of my emotions and where I'm moving this forward. They're trying to gain a sense of control. They may be doing that because maybe you're the one that's kind of more sitting on a Two of Swords or a crossroads or choice. So I feel like this person's already kind of made up their mind. There's a direction of them kind of making up their mind. I'm not gonna lie, this energy feels a little bit chaotic. And they're trying to get the reins of it. So let's get more in depth. Why is that Emperor here? The Ten of Cups in reverse with the Emperor. So this is, I need to get control of, this could be something not working out, but I feel like it's, oh, this is not the Ten of Cups. This is the Two of Cups in reverse. This is somebody that's trying to gain control of a relationship. So for some of you, there could be a disconnection that's here. And for some of you, this is like someone that's trying to gain a sense of clarity or control about a relationship. And this is kind of this unsureness that's here. So someone's kind of taking the lead. I want to get a cross card for that. I thought that was the Ten of Cups. So it could be that this person's trying to figure out what emotionally is going to satisfy them or make them happy, you know, like what they can see here, or what they could lose, or what they're afraid to lose. Tell me, can I have a cross card for that Two of Cups? Yeah, look at that, Ace of Cups. So this could be a new opportunity in love. It can be a I'm feeling for some of you, I don't know why, because this is a reading for a connection, but I am feeling a distance here. Maybe it's just that there's a lack of understanding about a relationship. Tell me about the you see the two twos that are out here? So this person's focused on you. Tell me about that Two of Swords in the reverse. The Lovers. Yeah, this person's made up their mind here. If there has been a disconnect between the two of you, this is something this person's wanting to close. They could have made some not so great choices in the past in love, and so could be this cautious energy that's here, but they're wanting to get over that. I think this person's made a decision that they do connect here with you, or they do feel like that you share the same kind of value in a relationship. That Lovers and that Two of Cups. This is the Lovers is also a card of choice. So you have choice, choice, choice all over the table. And the Emperor is trying to take control of a new relationship, or trying to take control of how they feel starting something. Or it could be about themselves, you know, trying to take control of themselves in which direction they want something to go, or something needs to go. And it's almost like this card's so interesting to me. This person may be carrying something here of the past. This person may be afraid that you are worried about their past, or you won't accept them because of their past, or there's something to do with this person's past energy and some kind of authority, or someone that's okay. I'm going to show y'all this. This is why I'm feeling this way. I think this is what this person's kind of carrying with them in a way. So you see the Queen, which is the authority that's here, and the way that she's bigger than them, and she's kind of telling him which direction he needs to go. He's the one serving on a silver platter And he's the one with the heart. And then you have Alice here she's got one hand on his shoulder and the other hand up, like, I don't need anything. And I'm getting like this person could be afraid of what happened in their past or who they were in their past, and you not choosing them in some kind of way, but they also don't want to regret anything either. It's like, I don't want to let my past affect me now. That's the kind of feeling I'm feeling. They don't want to let their past kind of control their future, right? Tell me about that Five of Cups here in the reverse. The Four of Pentacles in the reverse. This is freedom. Yeah, this person's trying to break themselves free here of past disappointments and regrets and loss. That Five of Cups there in reverse. They're trying to let down their guard or their boundaries in some kind of way. Tell me about that Knight of Wands in the reverse. Page of Cups in the reverse. So this can be a very there could be kids here for some of you, but this can be a very playful, youthful kind of energy in reverse. There's an unsureness that's around that. But it can also look in the way of a message. This is control. This hot and cold energy. This is kind of this feeling of feeling like a kid again, but you're having to kind of control that in a way. I think this person's trying to control their emotions, how they express their emotions. That Page of Cups in the reverse. Taking what they've learned and how they express their emotions. So it may, for some of you, may have this person coming across like being kind of hot and cold. It's because they're fighting internally. They do see this connection here with you. They see this lovers, it's a choice. They've made up their minds about that. It's the partnership. It's weird. Actually, the way I'm seeing this, because it's the partnership they haven't fully decided on. But it could also be just leaving something in the past and starting again. Or having, for some of you, this, I don't know if this is coming from past energy or if this is someone that you're just tuning into or that's coming through the reading that maybe you're distant from. For some of you, though, there's this energy of someone making a wrong choice in love or feeling like even if there's compatibility here that you're still not a choice for them. I don't know, it's something weird that I'm feeling here, guys, but I don't know if that's going to be relevant for very many, but have to express it. We have Gemini energy here with that Aquarius, Aries energy, and that's it for me. Why is the Knight of Swords here in reverse? There's a lot of everything out on the board, to be honest with you. Six of Swords, yeah, this Knight of Swords in reverse. This person's trying to get to a calmer place mentally and emotionally. If there's been anything with this person that has been hot and cold or not good in some kind of way, communication-wise, or they've been held back or anything like that, this person's trying to gain a sense of control and freedom over that, regret, guilt, or anything that's lingering there, and getting themselves into a calmer place. So if this person's kind of drawing back communication in some kind of way, or you're unsure, I think that they are wanting to get this to a calm place. I keep hearing in my head to stay calm, or this feeling of there's this resistance that's here, needing to resist or needing to contain stability mentally, physically, until things kind of get to a calmer place. This is kind of a different kind of reading. Let's see what the Lovers is. Because this person, I feel like, I mean, these are all over energies. We have the Hermit here now on top of the Lovers. That's Virgo. So this is going within about a relationship. Going within about a choice of a relationship. And he's leaving on a journey there. So I think this person's, they may be kind of confused too for some of you. I know I said that they've made up their mind. I feel like they have, but the reason I'm going back to this is because I think this person goes back to this. Like I said in the beginning, I think that they kind of make up their mind, and then that they don't want to let their past kind of hold them back. They want to break themselves free of that, and they don't want to have any kind of regrets here of any sort. They want to kind of make amends there and free themselves, but then they, with the sense of control over that, trying to control themselves, like this is, I think, harder for this person to do. It's not like it's easy. They keep having to go back to the Lovers, I feel like, in the Hermit. You know what I mean? So they're having to go back to how they see you, how they connect with you in the relationship, and contemplate that. Think about that. Yeah, it's like they keep having to reassure themselves. It's that kind of energy. Why is that Four of Pentacles here in the reverse? Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles here. This is about long-term investing. They could be feeling like they're having to release an idea of what that looks like, or they're just wanting... This person could also be wanting a sense of freedom and understanding if there is a long-term success here in this relationship. Could this be successful long-term? I need to let down my walls so that I can figure this out. I need to let go of maybe some insecurities that I'm holding on to about things not working out for me in the past. Okay, so let's see about that Page of Cups here in reverse. The Devil. So this is what they're working through here. This is fear. This is attachment to toxic ideas of things. Could be just a, kind of a karmic lesson that this person's working through or learning. Could be about expressing themselves. It could be about being naive. It could be about, they're just putting this sense of control over this. They're having to, they're coming off hot and cold. It's because they're having to control this fear, toxic stuff. Some of you, this is, I feel like this is an explanation, like somebody coming to you and being like, telling you this. I don't know why I feel that way. I mean, it is the Page, so that's the messenger. If there's kids involved or something like, okay, the Four of Cups just came out in reverse when I said that. So if there's, this is about choosing happiness, not wanting to let past energies, like I've been saying, affect you any longer, and getting out of this state. So this may be something, if there's, I was going to say, there could be kids here that's kind of creating some sort of blockage in some kind of way with that Devil being there. Not saying, that about kids in any kind of way, but, kids can be kind of harder to get to understand, or see if they understand, or see if, if you can read them emotionally, because their kids are like the Page of Cups in reverse. They don't really have a contain on their emotions. So that's something that could be here if kids are involved. But this is, again, that repetitive message of, you know, that devil comes into play, that fear comes around, and it's like, I don't want to let that mess me up. What is this? It's also this energy too. If there is some kind of toxicity that's here, they feel that way. It's that they will choose themselves, even if they come across not so great, even if they come across as maybe even ended up being a player here or looking like that. If they feel like there's toxic stuff here, or if they feel like anything kind of comes up in that way, it's like they will see themselves out. And it's like they don't want to do that, but they also feel like they need to take care of themselves, and they will be less worried about, you know, how you or anyone else kind of feels about that. If they feel, this is like guardedness, but in a healthier way. So they feel like they're going to do what's best for them. You know, they're not going to put themselves in a toxic environment. I mean, the cards are jumpy. Tell me about that Five of Swords and cross cards for the Five of Swords. Yeah, the High Priestess. So this is something this person's kind of keeping kind of closed off or to themselves, is about getting to this calmer place before they finally kind of make their mind up about what it is, how they want to progress or move forward here. It's like this person's going within, or they understand or know what they need to do for themselves in order to get to a good, calm place. Okay. Yeah. They're trying to find balance, the Six of Pentacles. They're trying to find balance. They're trying to understand the equal give and take here. Compatibility, reciprocity, the generosity, like the balance. And the Two of Wands. So this is what they're looking towards, planning, thinking about. She's like looking on the horizon. And you see that game is behind her. So this person, I feel like they feel like they've already played games. They've already been in that kind of space, and they're looking for something else, something, you know, more meaningful here. They want balance. They want reciprocity. Okay. I'm actually going to get some of these first before I get message cards. Just saw soulmate. There it is again. Okay, let's see. What else can you tell me about this for pile 2? What else can you tell me about this for pile 2? Crossroads, yep. Yep. Two of Swords, which have been popular. And Secret Crush. This person's like at this turning point, or there's this attraction here, you know. And this is this control with Secret Crush. It's like controlling the attraction, you know, controlling the, you know, this is the admirer, the suitor, the butterflies. Making a choice. What else? Hook up. What else? So this is about intimacy. I think this person's trying to decide, or at a crossroads here, about how they see this relationship. Because this is a casual relationship, you know, and this may be where you are right now with this person. But again, there's this kind of control of that, and breakup is here. Yeah, I mean, I think this person's, I feel like this person is not at a place, or they're getting past this. So either this person's experienced this in the past, where there was this attraction here for someone and that it ended up being not what they thought, with this one night stand or more of a casual relationship, they'll walk away from that, okay? This person I don't feel like is wanting to be a secret, if that's the case for some of you, or they're wanting to just be a hookup or a casual relationship here. This is something this person I feel like will walk away from. This is what they'll decide, and this is what I kind of just got done. I know it seems kind of cold in a way, but it's just this person, I mean, they're just protecting, I mean, they're just going to do what's best for them. They're not going to stay in a situation that's not, and I think that this is that making that decision, like what this is. Tell me more about hookup. Single, yep. Alone, isolated. This is that guarded energy. Tell me about breakup. The grass is greener. Jealousy, better option, deserves better. See, this is what I'm talking about. This person, they deserve better than just a casual relationship. And you know, this is like someone that's saying, if I'm unhappy or I don't feel good about this, then I'll walk away from it. You have family at the bottom. So children may be important here. And maybe that's why. You have mystery, the unknown. So I think that this person's in this place to where they're trying to figure out if this is something that they can have that will last, you know? And if it's not, yeah, they're not going to stick around for that. And it could be having to do with something of this person's past with the jealousy or the grass being greener and there being some sort of breakup around that. So maybe they got rejected in some way. Let's see what this person would say to you. Sorry if y'all can hear my kittens. I had to move them in if you didn't watch. Well, no, I think I said that in pile 1. It's getting too hot in the garage, and so I moved them inside. They're little bitty. They're like 2 or 3 weeks old, so they're tiny, if you can hear them in the background. Okay, so let's see what this person would say. And these are a mix of cards, so there's a little bit of everything here for pile 2. What would this person say to pile 2? Well, you got one of everything. Let's just grab them. You have that security, and that's it. This is your reading, security. You know, it's the number 41. 5 is the number of change and loss. It's there in your reading as well. 4 is about stability, and 1 is about new beginnings. So needing to feel secure in a new beginning. Let's see what all this is. And protecting something. You have the 2 eggs there, you know. So it could be, I mean, kids could be involved. That could be a protection here. But this could also just look in the way of, you know, protecting something. Like, it's like this relationship's still fragile with the 2 eggs. You know, you have to keep them nested and safe. I really do love you, even if I can't say it. So if you're in this relationship, there's been some sort of, and I did see that here, and I guess I need to bring that up. Something I kind of moved on from, but I meant to kind of say that it could be that someone thought that the grass was greener on the other side. If you're in this kind of relationship with this person where you are making amends or getting over some things, they're wanting to release the toxicities in this relationship, and they're trying to figure out how they do that, or if it's going to be equal give and take here, because they need to feel secure. And I think that there's this energy here. Sorry, I'm getting another storyline at the same time of this, so by looking at that, so I'm just gonna put that down. So it could be that there was some sort of, you know, this person could have chose someone else or had some kind of one-night stand, or there could have been some kind of, this could be the toxicity that's here. It could just be in their past, but that's something that they want to walk away from, or it could have caused some kind of separation here, and now this person's wanting to make amends about that because they still feel this attraction here with you. But I really do love you, even if I can't say it. So it could be that part of this, you know, this person maybe just is having a hard time kind of saying how they really feel, or they have in the past, and it's kind of led them into toxic relationships are not so great things, or they could never get fully intimate in a relationship. This can also be that, again, this kind of controlling kind of space, if this person is controlling this new relationship here, newer relationship, even if they, you know, they have these feelings, but they can't express them, or they're holding back expressing them. Yeah, and respect. They're trying to respect boundaries, or they want respect, you know, as well. This is, again, the number 4. So there's that stability that's coming into play. I want you. I've seen this 3 times. So this person does have this, yeah, I think they do want this relationship here with you. And I think they also, I think there's a lot of passion here and attraction in this relationship. I want you back. So for some of you, this is someone from your past that I want you and I want you back. Isn't that crazy? For some of you, this is someone from your past that's coming back around, or it's someone that you maybe still be in a relationship with, but there's a gap or a distance or separation of some sort that's taking place at this time. And, you know, this person does think about that. But I want you back can also look in the way of better, like I want to get this back. You know, I want to get feeling secure back and being respected and being in a healthy kind of relationship. Okay, let's get future energies, and then I'll get an overall message from advice from Spirit, and then we'll get key cards and initials. Future energies. Now, future energies fluctuate, energies change and shift, so transformation. Keep that in mind. So a huge breakthrough is happening soon. Something's going to transpire here in this connection very soon. It's going to change things. Future energies for Paul too. Make an effort. So great love is worth putting in time and effort. So there's going to be some kind of effort that's made here that's going to make things shift. To bring in balance, which is what this person's wanting with that 6 of Pentacles. Okay? Something is not equal give and take. Focus on balancing yourself. And I think that's part of this as well, because what this person's doing is trying to balance out, you know, their feelings. And you have single at the bottom of the deck, which is here as well. This is also the bottom of the deck for Paul. And happiness and new love. So there you go. So there's something to do with being single here, and you know, this could just be someone here that, yeah, and confusion's there, love and isolation. So there's like, I feel like a gap here, whether it's a gap that's just because there's a lack of understanding equality here, like what each other wants, finding balance in that. But I do feel like whatever this is, there's going to be this transformation, because there's going to be this effort made, because I think both of you feel like this is worth putting in some time into, and this person feels like that. It's worth finding peace or finding balance, you know, this is worth it. That's what I'm saying. No matter what's transpired or taken place, it's like this is worth making an effort moving forward. They feel this opportunity here with you. They feel this happiness here with you. And I feel like this person is, you know, knows that you are in a place to where you're single, perhaps for some of you, or they have been that way. And this is like an opportunity for them to have a relationship. Maybe they've been in isolation for a while when it comes to love, because they were confused here. Their challenges is under that. So the challenge is what this person may have been going through, like they were confused about what information they had at hand, or it's just being uncertain about love itself. And they spent some time in isolation, and this is like a new opportunity to have that. But they've been in this single energy, right? So for some of you, this is just time apart from this person, and this is like you coming back together. Okay, so let's get one of these for advice. Can you give me some advice here? for pile 2 on this? Some advice for pile 2, please. Ooh, that came out kind of funny, didn't it? Be willing to express love. Express love, to receive love. Yeah. See, and this is the number 6, which is the Lovers in Tarot, which you had, and that's that choice. So this person's wanting to be expressive here. If they haven't, they're feeling that now. They do have respect for you here, and they want to be expressive with how they feel. And they want to be open to receiving it as well. You know, and you see that huge shell there with that mermaid, where she's out of her shell. But you have those raging waters that's in the background, and that's what I'm talking about. This person, they also may feel as if, I mean, I feel like this is something that this person wants to protect. Like they want to keep you. But there's a lot of emotions here and a lot of raging waters here, and that's why that 6 of, look at this, 6 of Swords is here, because they want to, in their head, get to a calmer place with this and expressing their emotions and expressing how they feel and being capable of receiving it as well. So they're working through some stuff. This is just relationships in general. This is how, you know, this is how love goes. I just heard That's the Way It Is in my head, which is a song. What's the name of that song? I can't think of it, guys. All right, let's get some key cards and some initials to close. Key cards first. That's Just the Way It Is. What song is that? It's an old song. It's an old R&B song. I can't even think of it. Who sings it? Page of Pentacles. So that's taking baby steps. It could be, or it could be just a solid new start or an offer to have something here. Judgment separates. So this person's trying to. This is what they're trying to control. I mean, this is like, I'm trying to not place judgment over the situation, or I'm trying to not let everything around me kind of be, I don't want to be judgmental here. I know that separates me from being able to receive love as well, right? I mean, this person's consciously aware, I feel. You have courage is the key to the gateway of life. Expansion and freedom are on the other side. This is what this person's kind of experiencing. And you too, you know, having courage here. Trying to not overly judge a situation is here as well. Everywhere that you go, you take with you, everywhere that you go, you take with you. You can't escape the stories. You can only change them. Love who you are here and now. So I feel like maybe you and this person are mirroring each other a little bit, perhaps. But this is like needing to take care of yourself, needing to have courage and open that gateway up. But knowing that you take you with you no matter where you go. You're the one that's holding on to all the stories, past stories, how they affect you. And your, perception is your prison or your paradise. Kind of moving forward with that knowing here. Oh my gosh, celebrate your life right now immediately. So this is like Spirit saying, opening yourself up. Express love and receive love. And then you have the what you resist, persist. So needing to work through that fear or work through those insecurities, so that you can, and that judgment that's coming into play here, so that you can enjoy this or have this opportunity to make a real effort here to bring balance. And you have the Two of Cups. So, this is about finding that equality in a connection, what's best for you, someone that you can relate with, that you can grow with, that you can build with, that you see that partner, someone that can be that other part of you, mirror back to you. Okay, so what do you see? Possible. perception matters. I just got done saying this about perception. Your perception of things do matter, and if you feel like something's impossible, it will be. If you feel like something's possible, it will be. It depends on how you're looking at it. So, you know, take that into consideration here moving forward. Heavy consideration. Take that into heavy consideration moving forward. Okay. Oh, you have a hot head in the bowl. So this can also just represent not just, maybe this person was hot-headed at one point, you know, and needing to control that. This could be what this person's afraid of, or this can just be this person trying to control their emotions, right? Trying to control their feelings. So you have the music notes. So this is peaceful, peace and harmony to me with the rainbow. And wanting to kind of experience like you would experience music, you know, wanting to kind of, the way that music can uplift you and bring you joy and comfort. It's like that's the way this person feels with you, or that's the way that this connection feels, and you want to enjoy that. Not let your hot-headedness or your thoughts or whatever get in the way, or judgment kind of get in the way. You have the Lion here, so stepping into courage is heavy here with that card as well. Courage is the key to the gateway of life. So having courage and strength, you know, not wanting to miss opportunities, or, you know, just being patient and moving forward. You have a number 5, so that transformation or change is coming into play. You have the Heart, so seeing the value in someone's heart, you know, seeing the value in someone's heart, seeing things clearly, seeing someone clearly, making sure you're seeing their heart clearly. Okay, we have G, S, X, R, C, D, I, N, M, or W, and E. So this hashtag here as well means that this person's, I feel like, looking under the surface of things. Yeah. Things changing and transforming is something that's here. Okay, guys. So I'm going to let you go. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all your love and support. I appreciate every bit of you. And thanks for all your kindness, of course. And I hope to see you soon. Bye. Hey, Pile 3. So if you chose the Witch's Tarot, this is going to be your reading. So we're focused here on your current relationship. And we have to start the 9 of Wands. So this is probably the prettiest 9 of Wands that I've seen. So the 9 of Wands can represent wanting to fight for something, being ready to fight for something. You could feel like something's testing your faith at this point, and you're having to be strong. So I don't know how that's going to be related to the reading yet, but let's get into it and we'll kind of play off of that a little bit. So maybe if that's the energy that you're feeling in, it could be to do with the Fool in reverse I just saw. So being hesitant to take a leap. You also have the 7 of Swords here, so possibly being in a place to where you're looking for deception, you're looking for, or wanting to kind of turn over a new leaf here, you know, even in this connection. Wanting to kind of move in a new direction, but you're hesitant. And maybe this is something that you're keeping closed off or to yourself at this time. You haven't discussed this with this person. And that's that 7 of Swords, but maybe you're wanting to take some kind of leap, or this person that you're in a connection here is wanting to take some kind of leap here, but there's cautious energy that's behind that. Okay, so I do feel like for this pile, I am feeling this energy of wanting to kind of move to the next phase here in the connection, whichever way that looks for y'all. It's everybody's going to come from a different place there with that. So that could be this. I feel like you're starting to get to where you're closing out one cycle and kind of starting something new. trying to wrap up the past, you know, in a way. Okay. I saw the world as I say that. For some of you, this could be relocating. You have a Three of Pentacles here in reverse. So there could be distance between the two of you as well. So the Three of Pentacles in reverse is being unsure how something's going to come together, or if the other person's willing to commit or work with you on this. Something kind of being unclear about that. Knight of Cups. So this is, you know, I feel like someone here is wanting possibly to offer some sort of commitment and being unclear about that at this time, or being kind of unclear about how to come together, or how to come to some kind of conclusion of how to level up here, or how to come towards you even with this offer, with this opportunity here. This is a really romantic energy with this Knight of Cups. Let's keep going. Yeah, you have the Five of Pentacles. So there may be something here that one of you may have to leave behind, leave out in the cold, or this person may be afraid of that even, that they're going to develop these kind of romantic feelings here, and that you're going to leave them out in the cold in some kind of way. So maybe that's part of this. This could be someone, I have to say, for some of you, that maybe you've been in some kind of conflict or something with this person, and somebody feels like distance. Somebody feels like there's this misunderstanding, or someone feels like they've kind of been left out in the cold here about how it is that you feel, or how it is that you want to proceed forward. We have an Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So this is an energy of, you know, taking a break, taking a second, stepping back for just a minute to see where the relationship is, or where the two of you are, and what it is that you need to, it could even be that you need to kind of have some kind of break or distance here, so that you can kind of focus on yourself and see where it is that you are and what it is that you really want. And I think your person's kind of in the same energy. I'm more reading the connection itself than I feel like I'm reading your person's energy. That's kind of interesting. But the Three of Pentacles being here and the Eight of Pentacles, both in reverse, there's this like hold on this connection in some kind of way. There's the Knight of Wands. So we have two Knights out here, a Knight of Cups and a Knight of Wands. So I do feel like if this is your person, they're wanting to come towards you, they're wanting to take some kind of action. They do have, you know, deep feelings here for you, and they do have passion here for you. They may just be unsure about how something's going to come together or work in the way that that they want it to, or maybe they don't know exactly how they want it to work. They just know that they want it. You have a Three of Swords here. So a heartbreak could be affecting this connection. I am feeling for some of you that there's some kind of separation that's here. I feel like somebody's been kind of left out in the cold in a situation, and they feel like they've been left out in the cold about how it is that this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling this energy of, should I or shouldn't I? There's like a what's the feeling that I'm feeling? I'm trying to describe this. It's kind of weird, because I do feel like that you and this person are very intimately like involved, but there's still this distance that's here. So I don't know, and I know we're talking about the person you're currently with, but this is the Three of Swords, which is pain, separation, betrayal. And it could be that this energy is something that's kind of hindering the overall energy of the connection itself, whether that's, like I said, from the past, or that's something that's happened here in this connection between the two of you. There's this separate energy, though, that I feel here from the two of you that hasn't quite compressed. It's like, I do feel like there's some sort of need to reflect on what has transpired or what has happened up until this point. There's definitely, if this is your person, I feel like this person's coming towards you. So let's see about that Three of Pentacles here in reverse. They want to understand, I feel like, yeah, look at that, Eight of Cups. This person could be wanting to understand why you walked away from a commitment or from working with them in some sort of way. Or this could just be, you know, the idea of the connection of what happened. Somebody didn't want to commit here. Somebody felt like they didn't want to work on this. You didn't want to work on something in the same way. This is like the energy of not getting along. If you work with this person, I do feel that kind of here. So you could work with this person and maybe at work you feel kind of isolated. Could be that the two of you can't interact in the way that you want to because you are at work or you're in a certain environment where you can't. So it may leave things kind of iffy, or you may feel kind of away or isolated, or like this person's trying to block you in some kind of way at times. But you may be in your head about that a little bit, like, are they being this way, or is this because of our environment that we're in, you know? And trying to kind of get out of your own head here about that. But the other thing, that won't resonate for everybody, but this other thing here with these eights, and this is about action and wanting to progress and move forward. The Eight of Cups is moving away from something. So it could be that one of you is wanting to move away from the commitment of this connection. But the Knight of Cups, or this could be past energy that's happened. Because the Knight of Cups is upright. The Seven of Wands in reverse. Well, this is someone, guys, I feel like they don't want to fight their feelings that they feel anymore. This is someone that wants to open up, I feel like. Tell me about that Five of Pentacles. Maybe about why they've been isolated or cold. Yeah, because that King of Swords is in reverse. This is a very like cold energy. This person can be very selfish, and it could be for some of you, though, depending on your situation, that this person's wanting to leave logic out of it. They want to open up and express their feelings, and they're having to walk away from trying to maintain a sense of control even over their expression in some kind of way. Like they're abandoning being a King of Swords, so being in control of themselves in a very logical, making sense, thinking about things, you know, analytically, how something's going to work out. And now here I feel like this person's coming in with a Knight of Cups and a Knight of Wands. So they are in this very kind of, it's kind of like a youthful, romantic, passionate kind of energy. And but for some of you, something's transpired here where this person could have been very harsh with their words. They could have just been a little bit very cold and very cutthroat feeling is what I'm feeling for some of you. That's the case. For some of you, that's something that's happened here. And it had to do with either this person didn't want this commitment or chose to walk away from this commitment with you. And I feel like this person's coming back around. Okay, so different scenarios. Why is that Eight of Pentacles here in reverse? Queen of Cups. Cancer energy. Aquarius is here as well, forgot to mention. That Eight of Cups in reverse would be that, look, this pause, right? I need to go within here. I need to focus on myself here. This Queen of Cups is, I feel like this person could be seeing you in this way of being at a break or a pause, or there's been no progress that's transpired here since maybe something happened between the two of you, or I keep hearing keep a lid on it in my head. So I don't know if this person's kind of keeping to themselves, but she's upright with this Queen of Cups. Sometimes this Eight of Pentacles can be like needing to kind of step away. Not saying that you don't want something to progress or move forward, but you need to kind of take a minute to kind of step to the side and reevaluate where you are before you proceed forward. Not wanting to completely abandon something because you've put in work and effort into something here, but wanting to kind of just take a step back. This person could be seeing you in this way, or this could just be the way of this connection, you know, moving forward, is that this person's kind of, you know, they're open, but there's just been kind of a lack of progress here. And this person may be feeling this way about the connection. You may be feeling this way about the connection. Tell me about, okay, there's the Queen of Pentacles here in reverse. So you have 2 knights, 2 queens, and a king. So this is Taurus energy for me in reverse. This is someone that's not giving in to something. So if this person's coming at you in a Knight of Wands energy, which is a very kind of passionate, quick, I mean, he gets a bad reputation. He gets the player reputation because he's so passionate and driven, like he just wants to go after that. Could be a very passionate, driven connection, or a very lustful like connection that this person's feeling. And I think that either you're holding back in that area with this person, or you've cut that out for the time being. This is something that I'm definitely seeing here. They feel like you're still emotionally open, but you're not reciprocating, or you're not moving on it in any kind of way. And you're definitely not offering any kind of action towards this person. You're holding back. This is how this person's seeing you. I am reading both energies here and the connection itself. This person feels like you're holding back. So something could have happened here, especially with that 5 of Pentacles being in the middle of your spread, where I think that this person may feel like they have expressed or said some things for some of you that caused you to be in this energy of where you're not giving to this person the same. And I think for some of you, the other scenario is that this person's kind of letting their guard down, and they may feel a little bit overwhelmed with the emotions that are coming in, the romantic feelings that are here. And that may be kind of causing them to abandon the logic of things, because they're the way that they feel. The other thing here is, though, I think that they may be a little bit isolated when it comes to the expression or understanding of things. So they may still feel like there's some things that are in the cold or in the dark that they're unaware of, that maybe you weren't honest about, or that they haven't been fully upfront with you about. Interesting. So let's see what that 8 of Cups is. A 5 of Wands. So there's another 5. So I am feeling some conflict here, whether that's within this person or what. There may have been competition here for some of you, an outside party here with that 3 of Pentacles. Or this could just be what I said about the work thing, where other people are around. And there's this Eight of Cups about walking away from this. So it's like not working together in order to walk away from some sort of disagreement or conflict, and needing to heal, needing to get past this. For others of you, this is them internally fighting within themselves, or the connection itself, needing to walk away from feeling conflicted about things. Feeling conflicted about, I mean, it's almost like one scenario could be not wanting to fully commit into something, or, you know, dive into something that you feel like may have some kind of conflict around it in any kind of way, but also wanting to kind of go with the feelings that you're feeling as well, you know what I mean? And not wanting to fight or hold back with that Seven of Wands. Like not wanting to have to explain how you feel, just wanting to show how you feel. That kind of energy's here. But then, you know, fear can get in the way of that, especially if there's a non-committal kind of energy, or if there's the inability to work with one another here. Trying to not look like in every nook and cranny for something that's not fitting right, and trying to just be expressive so you can figure out what it is that you really want here. This person's trying to step into this energy. It's like the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So this is hard for me, the Seven of Swords in reverse. Six of Swords. Did I say sevens twice? So the Seven of Swords is about being strategic. I think there's that is here. That's one of the things that I am feeling, because this is kind of a bouncy reading. There are two scenarios that I feel, but the Six of Swords being in reverse is going back to something that caused a conflict at some point. So this person with this Seven of Wands in the reverse, it's like they have to let their guard down and like step into a place when it comes to romantic feelings and their feelings that they feel, where they may feel like they are a little vulnerable in that space. And it's like, this is what I'm feeling here with this card. It's like somebody that leaves raging waters, they get to a calm place, and then they forgot someone, so they have to turn around and go back to the raging waters. And it's not something that they want to have to work through or go through, but they know that they have to, or they could lose what it is that they really want. So this person, there's something to do with them opening up here, you know, or they could lose that other person back there. You know, it's not even a question. They know they need to do this, or they know they have to do this. They have to be able to let their guard down. They have to be able to open up in order to explore what it is that they want. And they also feel like they have to be honest here. And it could be that there was a conflict between the two of you that they're needing to bring back up, right? I've got to stir the pot here so that I can bring this to this person's awareness, because they're not giving to me in the same way. They've stopped giving to me in the same way. Or I just need to get through this in order to allow this person to open up. Because you may be very guarded as well. Not very, but you are definitely hesitant about the security of this, and the security of this person. Okay, so King of Swords here in the reverse. Two cards. Look at that. Ten of Swords in the World. Wow. I feel like there's somebody here that could have been extremely... This is a very bad energy that I'm feeling, I'm not gonna lie. For some of you, if this is someone coming back around, there's not such a great energy here. This is like a lesson that you learned with this Ten of Swords. Even if this is someone new, or this is just a newer connection, or if this is you and this person getting over some sort of conflict, you know, whatever your situation, there's most definitely someone feeling isolated or abandoned or left out, or kind of closed off, or keeping to themselves in some sort of left out in the dark, you know, that kind of energy. either in their past with this Ten of Swords in reverse, they've experienced painful ending, they've experienced betrayal, and they had to heal from that with this world. They had to move on from that. Or this is someone that, this person coming towards you could be afraid that you've moved on from them. Like there was a betrayal here, and you've moved on from them. That world is upright. This could also take, you know what I said before about there may be some distance or travel or relocation here. That I can see that here as well. It's closing out something here so that you can move in a new direction and not wanting to, you know, you may have to abandon where you are. You may have to, it might not make sense for now, maybe some kind of sacrifice, but knowing that it's needed, you might have to start. You may feel like you're at the 10. You may have to start back at 5, you know, or that could have been something that's kind of transpired here that you've learned some lessons from, and you don't want to go back there. For some of you, this is someone from that you've been maybe distant from that's coming back around, wanting to have some closure here, wanting you to understand some things. There's pain behind this. This person's experienced or is experienced due to that loss. Tell me about that Queen of Cups. Yeah, because they're seeing you in a Queen of Cups energy, which is a loving, nurturing energy, and that has been something that stopped. So you're not giving that to this person anymore, and they're feeling it. Page of Wands in reverse. So you may, for some of you, get some sort of message here from someone. If this is someone that's coming back around with that Page of Wands in reverse, they may send you some sort of, it may not be exactly what you imagine. It may not be exactly what you anticipated. And it could be from an outside source. You may also be getting information about this person from an outside source that is giving you some sort of understanding here about how to progress, or if not to progress, or like it's gonna make you like, okay, and I'm kind of beating around the bush here a little bit. I don't know why. I know what I want to say. It's just not, I feel like it's just not coming out in the words. Right, because I feel different situations, but there's some kind of message here. I do feel like intensely that this is a message that either you're not expecting, may come at bad timing. For some of you, there's something like that here. And it's causing you to pause. It's causing you to, whatever you're progressing forward with, you're moving with, you're growing, it's causing you, it's going to give you a minute to sit back and just take a break and think about. It's going to give you something to think about. I'm not sure exactly what that is because there's different scenarios, but this is a message that gives you something to think about. So, I think it's because it's unexpected. Why is this Queen of Pentacles here in reverse? The Sun in reverse. You're not giving to a situation because you feel like it won't be successful. You feel like it's, you're disappointed in that situation, or you feel like you're unclear. For some of you, it's just how to take this person, and you're not sure if there's just a Knight of Wands energy, or if there's, you know, if there's more behind that. And so you're kind of sitting on this going, I'm not going to fully give to this situation or be fully generous here until I kind of understand some things, because maybe you've had disappointments in the past. For others of you, this is most definitely someone that you have maybe made kind of a decision about, like what kind of person this is, and especially if this is someone from your past coming back around in some way, and you're just disappointed. You're disappointed in that. You're disappointed that that's the energy that this person's kind of bringing to you, and you're not giving to that person. You feel like this person may just want to be, you know, exploring you. And the Queen of Pentacles wants something grounded. She wants something committed and secure that feels solid. And she doesn't offer anything to anything but that, and you have a Knight of Wands. So yeah, this person, for some of you, may come around just filling you up full of, coming at you, even if you're with this person and you had some kind of disagreement and now you feel isolated and you're not getting anywhere with you and you're not giving to them anymore. They're going to try to be playful and come towards you in a playful, like, passionate kind of way, and I think that you're going to be disappointed with that. Because it's not, you're wanting this person to kind of step up, you know? Okay, give me one more for this Five of Wands. Ten of Cups in reverse. There's definitely been either a broken home, a broken foundation, something that was supposed to be your happiness here that got flipped upside down in some kind of way. There's something like that here that's leaving this. It could be family also, maybe disagrees about this connection, or there's just a lack of peace in this connection that you've built with this person. This idea of the two of you desiring something could be very conflicted, like I want this and you want that kind of things. Yeah, I don't just want, you know, that the Ten of Cups in reverse. I want a Ten of Pentacles, you know, that, or the Ten of Cups. I want the Ten of Pentacles, and you don't want that, you know. Not working together here, not working together, are not knowing if you want the same things. That's here too. Tell me about this Sun. You have the Death card when I said that. So this is a cycle ending. I said this in the beginning, you know. I think that you're getting to a point to where something has either been too much of a struggle, or you're feel like something's testing your faith, and there's some kind of ending that's taking place here, or a rebirth that's happening. If this is someone coming back around, I think that you're going to be approaching this differently than what you thought. I think that you're going to recognize that there may be a possible ending here, and a transition that's going to take place. You know, this is you, I feel like, guys. I do feel like, Pile 3, this is more your energy of, you know, I don't want this anymore. I don't want a Knight of Wands anymore. There's still this feeling of feeling a strong desire here with this person, and still having love here with this person, but you just don't want to put up with this. You want this person to step up and transition and change, and you may be disappointed that they haven't really done that. But for others of you, if this is a newer connection and things aren't, like, you know, going bad, but this is like you waiting a minute and kind of trying to figure this person out, because you don't want to be disappointed here if they end up being just a Knight of Wands. Do you know what I mean? So you're having to kind of work through some fears here, I feel like, for some of you. Could be a past energy that's lingering. It's keeping you from being able to kind of indulge in that. Yeah, look at that. The Three of Cups and the Four of Pentacles just came out here in my hand. So it's like, this is when this Three of Cups is like a friendship card, emotional, supportive kind of energies that are around you, and wanting to connect, wanting to feel this, wanting to collaborate, come together, celebrate, have a good time. All this here is want to have fun, you know, get together, all that kind of stuff, and cut loose. The Four of Pentacles to me is, I'm going to let my boundaries down, and I want to entertain this, right? Or I have to let my guard down here, or I have to have some sort of freedom in this, emotionally, in this relationship, in order to decide or see, you know, what's going to happen here, transpire here. For some of you, you may actually be, if this is someone coming back around, that there's still this friendship or this connection here with this person, but you may find yourself figuring that you have kind of released this. Like you're not anticipating a reunion, or you weren't anticipating a reunion with this person by all means, you know, like it could be for some of you that might also be kind of a final decision for you if you find that this person has had a third party, or if there's some kind of third party here. Look at that, 4 of Cups in reverse. Then I feel like that's something that you can't do, or you won't be part of, and you want, you know, freedom from that. And this person might not be, they still want to be in a player kind of energy, and you're like, no, not happening, you know? Because I feel like y'all see yourselves as this Queen of Pentacles, and she's definitely not gonna put up with, you know, anyone else trying to pull one over on her, that's for sure. She knows her value, she knows her worth. Yeah. And you may be disappointed that you feel like this person isn't seeing that for some of you, if this is someone from your past. Interesting. There's something that didn't work out here, or you're afraid of it not working out. 4 of Swords in reverse. You're overthinking this, or you have overthought this of the past. 8 of Wands. There's communication or forward movement. Here's another 8. Yeah. You have the High Priestess. So with that Knight of Pentacles here in reverse, that 6 of Cups. Someone's been hesitating here of your past, I feel like, for some of you. They've been maybe kind of selfish, and they haven't really been seeing that up until now. They want to come out of the cold. They want to open up. They want to express some things here. If they've been silent, if they've been giving you this silent treatment, which I did pick up on here with that 5 of Pentacles, then they are going to open up and communicate. They may be coming towards you kind of quickly. They're very nostalgic about you right now, and something here I feel like from the past didn't happen in the way that they wanted. There's a lack of truth that's there, a lack of understanding that's there that they think about. For others of you, this is like past energy of not being able to trust in a situation. So moving very cautiously, but wanting to be honest and open about that and communicate that, you know, moving forward, wanting things to kind of progress moving forward. I also feel kind of tired. Like, not like the tired, like I'm just kind of tired from readings. It's like there's a different kind of tired. There's a heavy-headedness that's here about this. There's 2 different kinds of energies here. And one of y'all, this is new love. One of y'all, there is that here, or a renewal in some way. It's just you're unsure how to take this person. You know, you're wanting to progress, you're wanting to move forward, but you're being honest with how you need to take care of yourself here with that Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me more about this for pile 3 moving forward. Tell me more about this for pile 3 moving forward. About their current relationship here for pile 3. How does this person feel about them? Unfinished business. Well, that's very clear, guys. There's a very straightforward message that, and I know this is a reading, like I said, about your person that you're with, but there's someone here that may be coming back around that you have unfinished business here with. That was non-committal, that was kind of flighty, and you may find that this person, you may kind of feel like you may just kind of see them differently. You may be kind of disappointed in how things transpired or the ending of things, or maybe kind of disappointed that they haven't changed. You know, there's, if that's the case for some of you, if this person hasn't changed, then I feel like that this is something you won't stick around with. I think that you would end that. So tell me, how does this person feel for pile 3? How do they feel? Change. How does pile 3's person feel? Roll the dice. So it was in reverse, and that's, if this is someone unfinished business with, then I do feel like that this person's going to feel like you've changed and you're not as much of a risk taker as you were before, or you're not as much of a leap taker as you were before, and that could be because of what happened with them. Because that 5 of Pentacles and that King of Swords in reverse, I'm telling you, is very like ghosting energy, like just cut you off, 10 of Swords, and move on. That kind of energy. And so if you go through something like that, you know, I mean, well, damn right, you're going to be a little bit terrified of taking a leap. But for some of you, if this is a newer connection, it's like, or if this is a renewal, it's like you're still carrying some baggage, or you're still emotionally like changing or evolving or wanting to kind of have some growth here. But you're just being cautious. You know, you're not taking any kind of heavy risks. You're being strategic. Or this person is. You have legal matters in reverse, so you're trying to figure out if this is someone from your past, you're going to feel like there's no balance there between the two of you, or this being in reverse here, if you're with this person or you're moving forward with this person, it's like there's needing to be some kind of time to evaluate the judgment here of the connection. And for some of you, that's the way you're going to treat this person if they're coming back around. Yeah, because healing. Because healing. This is going to be healing regardless. There's going to be improvements. It says wounds, improving, mending, progress. So I do feel like this death that's here because of that is going to be beneficial. The death usually always is, you know, because you're closing out a cycle and you're having a rebirth. After every death, there is a new beginning. So that is here. This could be kind of like a peace offering for some of you. Even if you're with this person, like, hey, let's mend this. Let's have some improvements here. For others of you, if this is newer, it's like, let's make some progress here. I'm not sure exactly. I'm being strategic. I want to make sure that we're in balance here with each other. We understand each other. We want the same thing. And I'm maybe still have some baggage. I'm still healing somewhat, but I am evolving and changing, and I'm different, you know, and I want to progress or move forward. That's that 8 of Wands energy, progressing and moving forward. Okay. We'll stop there and I'll get some message cards real quick. And then we will get some future energies. I just saw soulmate over there. And moving on. So some of you may be moving on from someone and getting into a newer connection here. If this is someone from the past. I know more than you think. I always thought that was such a... That's that King of Swords there. In reverse. I know more than you think. It's always a sassy card. I'm happy that it's over. Now, these are both shadow cards. So, this could be someone trying to tell themselves they're happy that things are over, but really they're just trying to fake it till they make it kind of energy that's there. And I just saw communication and release. I know more than you think. This person is very, if this is someone from your past, there's a lot of ego that's here. Resolving issues, solving inner conflict with others, healing past trauma. So, you know, you may have took a risk here in the past and it didn't play out, and that's something that you're still having to heal from. What else would this person say? Gifts and fun. And self-worth. Yeah, this is you and your energy of self-worth here. If this is someone new, it's like it's causing you to have a little bit of baggage. If there's someone here, I am picking up on this 2 different storylines, but it feels like it's like one whole. So for some of you, both of this may resonate. And you could have someone here that's coming back around with unfinished business because they want to express some things here to you. They know more than you think that they do. And they're wanting to express some things, and maybe even how things have changed since it has been over between the 2 of you. But for some of you, I think that you've moved on, or you're moving on. Oh, I think that you're definitely moving on. For some of you, that's here because you have self-worth, which is what I picked up on with that Queen of Pentacles and that Sun and Death. You're not giving to someone that's coming in. It's not with some kind of commitment or being grounded in some kind of way, right? And it has to do with the way that you see yourself now, the self-worth. You're not going to kind of put up with that. You want someone to be loyal and committed. And then you have this, we will be together again, and I don't really know you in reverse. So if this is someone from your past that is coming back around, it's like you do know this person. It's not that you don't really know them anymore. It's like you do know this person, and you're kind of disappointed here with the way that they've treated you or acted. And we will be together again is in reverse. So it's like you're not anticipating that becoming, coming back together with this person in any kind of way. But for some of you, this is like an unknown. I think that this fun and gifts, it could be that somebody's coming in, bringing you a gift or wanting to have fun with you. I do feel like this is more the energy that you're in now, because it's coming up with self-worth. And it's like, I know what I'm worth, and I'm a gift. I'm fun. I'm worth being around. This kind of energy is here. So you don't want to be with anybody that's going to isolate you or cut you off or make you feel lonely, or be non-committal to you or anything like that. You're not even going to entertain that. You want to have fun. You want to interact in this gift energy. It's like you see this self-worth, this lesson perhaps with this person as a gift, and you're honoring that, but you also want to honor yourself. Okay. I feel like out of breath. For some reason, I feel like I can't. Look at that. Control and crossroads. You're in control of your destiny here. You're in control of what happens here. For some of you, you may find yourself at a crossroads even. Future energies here for pile 3, healing and commitment. So I do feel healing here. Whatever transpires with this, I feel like it will be healing. It'll give you time to reflect and understand some things. And I think that you'll come to some kind of conclusion here with commitment, an agreed upon mutual union between lovers. So there's this healing. If this is somebody you're currently with, it's like the 2 of you will get through all this and heal and have a commitment here with one another. I do feel like this is mostly just representing the fact that you are going to go through this healing process fully, and you will have this, you've had this union within yourself as well, and it's the self-worth that you feel, and it's changed things here for you, and you want commitment. That's what you deserve. You have letter. So here's that communication. So I do feel like that there's going to be some kind of news or communication that's coming in, okay, about this. And you have family at the bottom. So that 10 of Cups is here again. You could have family with this person, or you could just feel as if, this is the 10 of Cups. Conflict is resolved. The healing has begun. So overall, at the end of this, you got healing here 3 times. So I do feel like that this is going to be successful as far as healing goes for you. I think that most of you may be sitting at a crossroads with this in some kind of way. And I feel like it has to do with what you want to commit to. And I think that you may get some information here that you're going to have to sit on and contemplate or think about. Either someone's wanting to communicate this to you, or you're going to be getting some kind of message here soon about, you know, wanting to reach out or heal a situation. You have challenges here in family. So family may be a challenge. I think I may have said that. I can't remember for sure. I think I may have said that over here. So let's get an overall message from Spirit, and then we'll get some key cards. And initials, close. What's your overall message here for pile 3? Well, how many is that? Oh my gosh, you got 3. Now let's just take them. There's a lot of stuff going on here. You have romance there. There's that 9 of Cups. Number 25. Lavish the one that you love with personal attention and affection. And then you have true love and practice compassion, guys. Holy smokes. I think that they're asking you to practice compassion with around whoever may be carrying some toxicities with them. Because this is the number 15, which is the Devil in Tarot. See things from a fresh perspective. Practice compassion. I mean, they're wanting you to be compassionate here with this person. And I think that you're going to be seeing that the fear this person carries, or the toxicities this person carries, the shadows that they have, in a different light. Or you can just be seeing other people's shadows in a different light. But we're talking about this connection here. So they're wanting you to have compassion here, or practice compassion at least. So I think that you've changed your perspective. You may have came into this as well. This is pretty awesome energy here. Yeah, romance and true love. It doesn't get much better than that. So if that's the case, this is a love. This love is once in a lifetime, and lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. You may be feeling this right now, and you have that self-worth and fun and gifts. I mean, come on. This is something that you definitely don't want to walk away from. So either this is a connection that's worth fighting for, or this is a choice that you're making here. But it's telling you to have compassion either way, right? For everything that you've been through, everything that you're healing, you know, that you've healed from, have compassion for yourself. Consider your foundation. I think this is really important for some of you. Consider your foundation. Number 50. Look at how committed that you are to love. So what is it that you really, because I think that some of you may have a choice to make. What is it that you really, really want? What's important to you? What does your security and foundation and love look like? They're asking this of you. You know, Spirit's kind of saying, consider your foundation here. And this connection, and what it is that you really want, or what it is that you deserve and need. Okay. I feel like not now, not in the short term, but in the long term. You know, what does that look like for you? What does your foundation look like for you? Consider that, and consider where you are right now, currently. And if someone comes around that can disrupt that in some kind of way, you know, I just think that you're going to get a different perspective of things. And it maybe this person's giving you a different perspective, or someone new's giving you a different perspective of your foundation and really what it is that you want. It's like, I didn't know that I want that, but now that I have it, you know, that I think that is what I want. It's that kind of thing. So we have flow. It's a feeling. Are you in it? Find your way there now. So being in the flow of things is important here. Trying to allow things to move, and don't resist it, you know. You have that 5 of Wands again. So there may be some of you, either this is something that you're coming from, being conflicted here, or being conflicted around others, what others will think, what others want for you, or the conflict you've had with this person, or this person's coming back around and that's going to put you in your head. You know, they're saying to stay in the flow. Don't get too overwhelmed. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself and dissolve into here. Stay in this present moment. Stay here in the here and now, and Believe in yourself. How far you've come, the healing that you've done, all that stuff. Your self-worth, what it is that you deserve. Consider your foundation on what you want. What you see as, you know, love and romance. You have a Two of Cups here in the bowl. You have the cross. So religious factors could be an influence here, or this could just be like having a lot of responsibilities here as well. You also have the little hummingbird, which always reminds me of ancient wisdom. It could be ancestors as well, or someone here helping guide you through this. We also have the little heart. So you may feel like you've cleared your heart space. I've never gotten that from that, but there you go. You've cleared your heart space and you're ready to kind of open up and show compassion and be ready for true love here. Not wanting to miss out on anything either. You have the Pegasus, which reminds me of Aquarius. So believing in yourself and believing in what you can accomplish or what you can have here is important. Also going up, above things. So being compassionate just keeps coming out. I see bash in the bowl, so maybe someone bashed you in the past, or you felt that way. That King of Swords in reverse. Perhaps maybe there was some not so great things that were said or done. But we have the and here, so I do feel like that unfinished business is there. So there's more to it, or you're needing to understand more, before you kind of move forward with something. We have BASHHID dash. And you see, I do feel like that dash, this may be something that comes in really quickly for some of you, very unexpectedly. We have bid. See, you don't want to be that person to be bid on. You want to be, you're worth more than that. We have ash right here, maybe significant to somebody. We have or you know what I mean. HUH. It's like, I think something's going to come in that's, I do feel like, going to kind of put you in your head a little bit. That you're going to have to contemplate, think about. Has hid. Somebody has hid something from you. What? Let me see. It could just be their feelings. What does that mean? Has hid. Ooh. You guys, if there's someone coming back around from your past, it could be that this person may be addicted to one night stands, hooks up, intimacy. They could be addicted to intimacy, wanting to always see if the grass is greener on the other side, constantly looking for the next best thing. They may be kind of addicted to toxic relationships when it comes to that. These are things that they kind of hid from you. And there may be things that they're only realizing about themselves now even. And this could be for some of you if you're working through some stuff. And this is all inner stuff that you would know. I don't feel like they hid that from you as well as they thought they did. Or this is something that epiphany you've kind of came into and within yourself, understanding. But anyway, I'm going to leave that there. Thanks guys for being here. Thanks for all your love and support. I'm going to hold this up so y'all can see. I appreciate everybody, and hope this helps. Good luck to you guys moving forward. Sending you some love, sending you some light, and I hope to see you soon.